Alright, so let's start the video, and as I promised, I will do a tier list again, but not with characters, or it is with characters, but it's all about the fruits which names are standing here on the left side, which I have written down in preparation, so I can put the characters to the right fruit, yeah, which works the best on them. So this ranking is quite difficult because, um, yeah, the character. So like, it's not like something like Blackbeard just works with Venom. Like many characters work as well, like with many fruits. Like you can have the Venom on Blackbeard, or Squeeze or Magma, or even an Rumble. Yeah. So yeah, recording is working. Yeah. So I will start ranking it. Like, yeah, some characters are missing, and I can do a different ranking later, sometime later, with like Mihawk, Luffy Wano, and like these older and weaker characters. But now let's focus just on them and the UR characters. So starting with, wait, where's Blackbeard? Here. Oh my god. Okay, I just did not see him. My bad. So let's start with Shanks. And also, like I said, many fruits work on him, like Rumble, LF, like these both. But yeah, I think LF is the best fruit for Shanks if you want to build him correctly. So, and also you have maybe realized that not every fruit that is in the game is standing here or like written down here, because I think that these are the most important fruits, and I did not want to make this board to look even bigger. Like it's already way too big. It's not even fitting on my screen. It's, yeah, way too big. And the other fruits which are not mentioned here are not that important as them. So these are your top priority. Not even all of these, like, yeah. So yeah, especially for a viewer of mine who had questions, especially about devil fruits, this is for you, my guy, my friend. Yeah. So like, LF and Rumble. So these two are damage dealer fruits. Or if you want to be direct, then these are warrior fruits. So like for the Shanks or Legend Mihawk or the normal Mihawk, both are pretty good. Yeah, the best for warriors. So the next one is Yamato. Yamato is a tank. So you want to have a tank devil fruit on her. For example, Fort or Paw or Tweet. Same goes for Kaido. Yeah, but Tweet I think is a little bit better for him than Fort. And so I personally play Fort on Yamato, as I would also recommend for everybody. But you can also put a Kaido, Fort on Kaido. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. And alright. The next one is Katakuri, also a warrior, but can also tank. And I would rank him in here also to Fort, because the Fort increases your tankiness and your damage reduction. So he's definitely can go in here. Or if you want damage increase, then like I said, the warrior devil fruit is also suitable for him. Sabo and Gear for Snake Man. Did not test them, but Sabo is an magma candidate. So definitely in here, or Venom because of the damage over time. Fire or poison damage is definitely good. For him, I don't know. Did not test him. Blackbeard, definitely Venom. Best fruit in the game for him. You can go either magma or squeeze also, or like rumble. Especially if you have like the second devil fruit slot unlocked, you can go Venom and rumble combo, or Venom and squeeze. Like these are pretty common amongst Blackbeard users, but I would recommend you in the first few months, if you haven't got him that high yet, go on Venom for his main fruit. Yeah, Kizaru, you can go fish for debuff resistance, or like also damage dealer fruit because he's a damage dealer, or a warrior. Yeah, but I will rank him in fish because there will be many characters on the warrior fruits. So now we have our first support. The best fruits for support are either OP or Barrier. And Shirahoshi is definitely in the Barrier squad, same as Marco. But you can also put Marco in Glint, by the way. Or in Time, which is not listed here, because in my opinion, Glint and Barrier are definitely better than Time. Yeah, Barrier just the best for them. Kainu, the normal one. Definitely magma candidate. Definitely. Yeah, because self-explanatory, it's his fruit. So definitely go for my. Or you could go also Venom, but I would recommend magma. Yeah. Garb, I would say warrior devil fruit because he's a warrior, but I need to search it up first. Yes, Sengoku. Yeah, he's a tank, so clear fort or tweet. Yeah, we can make it into tweet. Up to Magellan. No, up to Fujitora, I will skip this because these characters are pretty bad. I would not recommend to use them, so you don't need to devil fruit for them. Yuta. Must have support in the game. You can play Barrier on her, is also pretty nice. But if you have a second healer in your team, like for example you play an Yuta and Marco combo, then go with the Barrier on Marco because the OP does not work with Marco, but with Yuta and with this lady, Big Mom. Yeah, best devil fruit for Big Mom because of the reviving. And Big Mom is definitely a must-have character. Like best support end game, even better than Yuta. So go for Big Mom, even if you're free to play. Okay, if your first character on the Blackbeard banner is Blackbeard, then first level him up like to 8-9 stars, and then you can go for Big Mom. It's like as a second support, like to change her for Marco, or change Marco for her. Yeah. So the next one would be Whitebeard, and Whitebeard is like either time, rumble, or glint. So either right here, or time. But glint is better. It increases your speed overall. So yeah, either damage or speed. For him, for Aramaki, self-explanatory, he's a healer. So definitely Barrier. Legend Mihawk. Yeah. I am rocking LF on him. So these both are good on him. And you can also theoretically put squeeze on him for extra healing. But I will do that actually. I will play a combo of LF and squeeze in the future, but Right now, I do not have him on 12 stars yet. He's like the same as Blackbeard with the second Devil Fruit slot. And I'm playing LF, but you can also play Rumble Rumble. Like, I think it's even better than LF on higher star level, but my LF is definitely higher in stars right now. So I am at 10 minutes. Yep. So the next one will be, DURs. Okay. So Nika Luffy, the best for him is Squeeze Squeeze because of the healing and the damage, and yeah, it's just the best for him. Because he's not as tanky as the other UR characters and dies pretty early. So yeah, the Squeeze Squeeze is just pretty suitable for him. Because he hits the whole team, like he makes multiple target damage. Yeah, I also will test it soon if he releases on Friday. So like after tomorrow. Yeah, Akainu, self-explanatory. Best fruit for him, Magma Magma. You could play Venom Venom, I think, but Magma Magma is way better. Enma Zoro, Fish Fish candidate, but I can't search it up. It does not work. Alright. Oh, it did work. No, what? This is the wrong Zoro. Yeah. That's strange. So with... Alright. I am certain that Fish Fish is the right fruit for him. The rest I'm not sure, but I think maybe like the warrior fruits, because he's a warrior obviously. But yeah, Fish Fish for the debuff resistance. Pretty solid. The next will be UR Kaido, and Squeeze Squeeze is a fruit, which can be good for him. Venom Venom, and Soul Soul. As I plan to play Squeeze Squeeze on Leisure Mihawk and Venom Venom on Blackbeard, I will play the Soul Soul in future on him. Yeah, because of the damage over time, and it's pretty suitable for him because of the purge of debuffs and all this stuff. Also, I think healing. Does it heal? I need to read it again. The fruit. Yeah, I would. Okay, Garb. Yeah, just put him in here because I think it should be right with that. Yeah, like most of them you will replace with time when you get stronger. Kuzan. I need to look it up. Wait. Alright, Discord is not... Okay, maybe I'm putting it wrong. Yeah, but this is the list. So please play the right fruits if you want to keep up with your enemies and in the rankings, then these are your fruits to go. Sorry. Yeah, but as I said, you could play it also differently, like for example like this, or like this, or like this, but in my opinion that's the best ranking there is. We can go in game. Yeah. Belly Rush is active right now. Yeah. So we can do a match fight. I think we have still some time left because I was rushing pretty much through the game. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Holy moly. Oh, it's like, wait, it's lagging? Wow. I've for a bit of a second I thought that they were faster than us, but yeah. Right, let's go to the archive and then to the devil fruit. So for the beginning, the revive is pretty decent. The meta for the shield, and yeah, you can play all of them if these are your only ones. But then when you lock these, then these get pretty obsolete, so they're bad in the term, long run. And from the easier ones to get, the best are definitely Tweet, Elif, and Barrier. Time Pawpaw are also alright, but Tremor is just bad. Sorry, but it just gives you control immunity and a little bit of extra damage, but it is not worth it at all. Definitely good. If you want more damage, go for Elif. Way better. For these, yeah, I don't know. I don't think these are pretty good. They're pretty, I think, irrelevant right now, or at least in the meta right now. So these are your fruits to go. These are the new ones. You can, yeah, I did not unlock them yet. But from these is also just magma, and ice irrelevant, I would say. Yeah. So yeah, I did already upload the video today, so my voice is kinda bad. Sorry for that. Yeah, it's like dot increase, pretty nice for dot heroes, for example. Also Big Mom, pretty good fruit for Big Mom also, but I would play it on UR Kaido. Yeah, definitely squeeze. Support multi healing, but multi healing is only at 5 stars, like I said a few videos ago, and debuffs the enemies and buffs you with the attack increase. Like every attack you decrease from the enemies, you gain. That's basically the fruit. And at 5 stars, you can heal your whole team. So that's pretty OP for someone like Luffy, Nika. Also, like nearly all the URs. Like theoretically, it could be like this. Yeah. So yeah, squeeze is pretty good, definitely. So go for it. But at first, if you don't have URs, then this is for Blackbeard, obviously. Then this is for your Utah. Both must have characters. And Fort for your tanks. And this is also for your tanks. So go for them. Rumble will be my second foot, but I did not concentrate on it yet. Yeah. So we are at 80 minutes. I think that's it for the ranking. If you have questions, then write it down in the comments. If you want, I can make also Heroine tier list. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope it was helpful for you. And see you in the next video. Yeah. Bye bye.